let's take a look at our feature table here.
For those of you that don't know, Crisis Jake is our resident pro.
That's right. And I believe Crisis Jake is the only player from the US that's left in this event as well.
Ah, correct. So here we have a 3/3 first turn, a very weak start, and then we have the Outrider Marvel Agent on the other side, a strong start.
Yeah, no, the double fours is very potent. Oh, and we've seen the first emote of the day. We see a little Spider-Man swing come out there for Elwolf. This is going to be great. I'm excited. The emotes are going to add a lot to this, and we're going to be able to see what the players are emoting back and forth. I haven't seen all the emotes. There's so many. So the rest of the group, of course, we see Mephistoned, NK Boat, Mercy, Noodle Soup, and Elwolf, all of whom are fantastic players. I've encountered most of them on the ladder at some point, and very strong player. We see Jake here rocking we see the Fandral there, the 2-star Fandral already. So definitely leaning into some Asgard.
And Fandral, a great card to pick up early on, because then you could just keep stacking the bonus he gets from other Asgardians that come into play.
That's right. Maximum value there. I don't think it's quite going to be enough. Yeah, it's going to be one off for... Yep. For Elwolf, so Crisis Jake takes that win. And winning those early rounds is really valuable, not because you're knocking your opponents down, but because you're protecting your health total to get set up for the late game. Yeah. That's where the real value is.
So Elwolf only takes that extra 2 damage from the shop level.
That's right. Grabbing a quick Coulson here. And we see the Hydra Bombardment, the Shuri, and it looks like just going for a tempo board there. Here we look at Boat, who's got a Rocket with a jetpack on. That's always scary.
No taunt units, though, so it's unprotected.
That's right. In pretty good position to probably go first here. Maybe with 7 up front.
It is.
We'll see.
So there are still a few cards out there that can definitely overpower it.
For sure. Or if somebody uses something like an Abomination Charge or something like that. But certainly there are 3-cost cards more powerful than that. Things like Gladiator or Strucker are both naturally 10 on turn 3. If you get them set up. We also see the Destroyer there, though.
Yeah, he doesn't put it last.
You know, no, but with just the opportunity for extra value on Destroyer if it's your last unit, if it happens to survive, is always really nice. Oh, look at my goodness! Look on the right there for Noodle Soup, the 4-star Chitauri with the ego. That's gross.
Oh,
yeah, that rocket's getting no value. Ooh, scary. Yeah, that Chitauri is gonna do some work.
Can Ego get the claws? Yeah,
yes.
I think he does. Yeah, so he's feeding early.
Wow, yeah, putting it next to Ross, of course, a great way to get an easy early buff, and just insane Ross value there, because that Chitauri killed, everything that swung into it pretty much.
My goodness, turn 3 4-star soldiers.
Yeah, can we go look at Noodle Soup, spectator, so we can see how that's going? I'm really curious about what's going on with Noodle Soup's build. That's a lot of fun. We're gonna see Boat going up against Jake here as well on the bottom. 3 players on firepower, so maybe a little more tempo oriented than combo oriented today.
And it looks like NK is going for more of a Hela build. We already see the Frost Beast and the Destroyer. Crisis Jake looking for the mask now to complete his Big Hero 6 build.
Oh yeah. Unfortunately,
he only has
not
2.
going to be able to complete it this turn. Yeah.
He's going to need to survive one more turn.
Right, and probably going to be able to survive at 13. That's probably safe enough.
He is up against firepower, though.
Yeah, we'll have to see how this plays out.
You can get very unlucky and just end up killing yourself and not killing any other units if you're up against the firepower board without firepower of your own.
Yeah. Now with the 4-star shield agent at 16 power, pretty good shot to kill something.
He does have that.
Yeah. Yeah. So I think it's going to be safe as far as health wise. Yeah. Probably not going to die. There's going to be enough trading. Yeah. Although this rocket's gonna hurt a little bit. Yeah. Yeah. Unfortunately, that rocket didn't kill the Minerva or something and get a second trigger for bonus damage. But yeah, gonna get a guaranteed kill here.
Now
So
let's see if he
2,
can kill
3,
anything
4,
else.
5, 6, 7. He's got to kill something else. Yeah, he's got to kill the. Oh no.
Nope.
Let's see. 2, 4, 6, 8. He's fine. He'll be fine. Yeah, that's only store 3.
All right.
Yep.
And as long as you're alive, it doesn't matter how
Right,
much health you have.
Yep. Going into 5, being alive. That's what's important. And there's the mask, and good to go.
Unfortunately, he had to roll all the way down to 2 gems. It looks like.
Oh wow, yeah, that
But how
happened
many
so
gems does he
quickly. I
have?
didn't even notice. Yeah.
I don't. Wait, no, that's just 2 gems to reroll. I don't see where his actual gems
So
are.
I think that's just a little bit of a bug with the spectator mode where we can't see that.
Gotcha.
So that'll be okay.
So let's see if you can upgrade twice.
Mm-hmm. I really so Crisis is going up against Noodle Soup on this next round, and Noodle Soup, of course, had the crazy board earlier with the early ego that already got rolling. So really
It
curious
looks
to
like
see
he
how this
lost
goes.
around though. He's not streaking.
Yeah, did lose a round. Lost a little bit of health. Everybody has lost a round. Nobody has won every round except maybe Elwolf. Maybe running on if there's like aim soldiers or something. Hasn't lost much
What?
though, so I doubt it.
Over the next couple rounds, I'd expect players' HP to shoot up.
Yeah. So starting on 5, you're gonna see some climbing here because the HP shown isn't indicative of their current HP. It's previous round. So like Crisis Jake is up to 10, but that bar is not half full yet.
Ooh.
Oh boy.
26 armor, 23
Wait,
armor.
and
He's
Noodle
got the
Soup
early. He got rid of the ego.
Yeah. Wow. But also look at that board.
2-star Hulk.
This might be the end of Jake. That's too many stars.
Yeah. He wasn't able to double
Yeah.
level up.
No, only the single, and that's gonna hurt a lot. Yeah, that's it. And Crisis Jake goes out in 6th place in the first round here to the Prime skin.
Well, what do we say?
And
Risk
a wild
versus reward
build by
when you
Noodle
play
Soup.
Big Hero 6.
That's right. Noodle Soup on the tempo there, getting the 2-star Hulk very quickly.
Yeah, and you
That's
can
a
punish all these
big
Big
board.
Hero 6 builds by playing tempo.
Hey, there's a new card.
Ooh.
Yeah, look at that.
So in
Nova.
case people
Fantastic
don't know about
artwork
it-
from Richard Rider.
Yeah. That's Richard Rider, aka Nova, and he took the place of Maria Hill. So instead of being a 9-power support unit, he is a 9-power assault unit. Or power unit.
Attack unit, yeah, not assault.
Yeah, not assault. That's different though.
Be careful.
Yeah, so assault has a keyword, but yeah, so that's gonna change things up a little bit. While it seems like it's effectively the same thing, it's a 9-power with no effect. It having that attack category instead of support category does kind of change things as far as what it synergizes with, the builds it works in. Like I'd be much more inclined to play it in my my Supreme Intelligence Vision deck or something like that, where you're gonna sometimes be taking Red Hulk and it'll benefit from it, whereas Hill would not benefit from that Red Hulk buff. And it's different weapons that he can equip as well. He can equip that Winter Soldier arm. Hill could not, and that's one of the best early neutral finds is that Winter Soldier arm. It's such a big buff. We see Mercy on combo here.
He's already got most of the pieces.
Gonna have to get a little bit lucky though. We'll see how this goes. We're gonna get a Throg trigger off that Volstagg. It's only gonna be 5 though. Yeah, it's not gonna be enough to kill anything.
And that's
now-
gonna turn 2 units.
Yeah, sure is.
Okay.
So it's gonna be basically all Destroyer here.
Yeah, Destroyer's
Yeah.
getting a little too big.
Yep. And there's no additional ways to get Throg triggers, so that's not gonna be quite enough. Oof, yeah. But Elwolf, plenty of health, sitting at 22. Plenty
Yeah,
of health.
he's looking
so,
alright.
Yeah, everybody's fine here. NK Boat has gone out as well.
So taking a look at the sideboards here, nobody is fully capped out on health, meaning I don't think anybody went Big Hero 6 this game. Other than
Except
Crisis
for Jake,
Jake's
who died.
Yeah.
Yeah. So people leaning more into tempo maybe here to rush people out.
Perhaps seeing last week's Big Hero 6s.
Indeed, and look at this, just going big armor, and now Grandmastering Hulks, Grandmastering 2-star Hulks. Oh man, yeah, this is pretty creative, and just going with this is very much, you know, kind of an early take on what we saw last week, which was like the big blue decks, except this is like the small blue deck, right? And then he's kind of capping out with Hulk to be the buffer and make multiple copies of Hulk now. So it's much more early game oriented, and this is a really cool build. We haven't really seen anything like this in this event. However, across lies Elwolf with Odin ready to roll here. So Odin and Throg going to start triggering, and that's going to deliver a lot of pain. Ooh. But Grandmastering Hulk, pretty good.
Wow, yeah, that's a nice little combo there.
Yeah, that's beefy. And even with all these Odin triggers, it's at a 1-star Odin, that's just not going to be enough to work through all of that armor on the board.
Yeah. 1-star Odin and no puncture on him either.
No puncture, yeah, which you can't get until 6 because it requires having the A missile because he's support. That's the only way to get puncture on him right now. And Elwolf facing down a lot of damage here. Might be able to take out that Chitauri with a little bit of luck. But I don't think it's going to happen, no. Yeah. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and... Ooh, 8. And that's 5, right? So that's going to be 1 off, I think, for Elwolf.
One off.
Just
all right. Still alive.
Wow. Still alive, but really going to have to get into that in-game soon because what Noodle Soup has going on is terrifying. The Hydra Bombardment for a little extra juice. Why not?
So I'm interested in seeing the end game here. There's a card called Laffy. That's a 6-cost card for Ragnarok builds. And what he does is at the start of the turn, he will double all of your Ragnarok characters' armor and give them Retaliate. I'm wondering if that's what he's gearing up for.
Going for Laffy, yeah, sure. And then, you know, still needs that some pairings here, right? Looking for the 4th Frost Giant. Still only has the 1 Frost Beast. Yeah, and you wonder if that's the play here, and just taking advantage of Grandmaster in a different way than what we traditionally have seen with the Hela combo, which is what's being faced down here. That Zemo is going to work because it can take out the Frost Giants and the Frost Beasts.
It'll have to die first, though.
That's right, and all the Hydra Bombardments coming in, kind of being an issue there. However, there it goes. It's going to take those out, but those dying.
Wow, look at that.
Wow, and that ruins the Grandmaster triggers as well.
Absolutely. Wow.
Yeah, so let's see. We're going to get a proc here on Destroyer, and I think it's going to be maybe enough, although it took 30 there, but I don't think it's going to matter. It should be enough here. Yeah. Yeah, even the Hulk swing in isn't going to be enough because the Retaliate's not going to go off because the Hulk was on attack. And so Mercy does find a way to combat that. The 4-star Zemo kind of ruining the combo because there's no Grandmaster triggers by converting all of all of those units in one go.
It's funny, we used to see Zemo a lot when Marvel Knights was the most popular build still because it just heavily countered them. So not a lot of people have still been playing it, but it's still seeing use here. Obviously working great.
That's right, and that's what I was talking about kind of in the pre-show was, you know, finding the counter to the counter, right? Because you're going to say, okay, we're going to go big. How are we going to beat that? Well, somebody's going to go tempo. Okay, well, how do I beat that? I go back to Zemo, right? It circles all the way back around now.
Ooh, there's the puncture.
There's the puncture, but still only a 1-star on that Odin, unfortunately. You really need to get him to 2 stars for the damage to start stacking up, even with the puncture, right? Because then that's 18 points every round, or every trigger with puncture.
Right, you definitely want that, but doesn't have it.
See a stealth armor coming down here as well.
Is he up against the Ragnarok or the Hela combo?
You would think so, right? That's the reason to pop that stealth. Yeah, and and great positioning here.
Yep.
Enemies down.
Takes out the Destroyer, so that aspect is gone. However, Malekith might still be too big here. We'll see. So we're gonna get the proc here. We're gonna get 5 procs, 4 off Odin, 1 off Throg.
Nice.
And then, where's the Throg Prog go? Ooh, takes out the Grandmaster. That's pretty nice. Yeah, this is going to be an easy win for Elwolf. Only the Fandral to hit, no problem.
Very nice. And he's going to get another turn to search for the next Odin upgrade.
And that's the end of Mercy, who was well positioned to maybe take out Noodle Soup, and is now eliminated.
Well, we talked about the comfort decks, you know, hella combo. It's probably not going to win you too many games at this stage, so.
No, most likely not. It's, you know, it's generally a safe pick, but at this point, people are, you know, this is the most competitive players here, so it's going to be very difficult to deal with.
Superior. Frog is here. Yes, this is good.
And we see everything kind of coming together, except still only the one-star Odin. You really got to find the next Odin, yeah. Like, that's the big thing that's being missed. Curious, I think we saw some spider cards in there, so most likely looking for the Ghost Spider as well, and the Mask to finish off that combo.
Yep.
And Noodle Soup, look at the pocket there with the Thunderdome.
Yeah, Thunderdome's a card I used to play early on when I tried out, but the alternatives to it are just, I feel, a little bit better. Maybe you can squeeze it in alongside Throg.
Maybe, and it could have been found off of maybe off of a find somehow, although there's no 4-stars on board.
Ooh.
And
the
Elwolf
Repelling
is in
Blast
great
takes
shape
out
here.
the Grandmaster.
Yeah, with that going down, as well as you know, the Volstagg about to proc, and all of that armor is just going to get completely ignored. Right here. So we're gonna get,
Look at that.
5 triggers. 4 of them will be puncture. Yeah.
Oof.
And that's gonna be the end of Noodle Soup.
And what do we say? What?
And
As long as you're alive,
clinging.
1 health.
Clinging to 1 life. Surviving somehow, some way.
I wonder if this other player has a Searcher in his deck.
Oh man, that's a way to do it for sure. Noodle Soup in 3rd place. Showing a really cool build, however, something a little bit different. And here we see Mephisto, who we haven't looked at yet, but is playing the big blue. Look at
There
that
it
Loki
is.
Scepter in hand as well. Loki's Scepter and the whips. Oh, such cool choices with the items here. We got Puncture on Angela. We've got Odin online. We've got Nanotech Thor. So Odin is going to be getting some triggers. Where's that Scepter going? Oh man, yeah. All right, this is cool. And just jamming all of the equipment, all the 6 costs.
All right, let's see who he hits with that Angela.
Oh no, that's not who you want to hit at all.
No.
Although there's only 2 triggers, right, with the Nanotech?
True. Yeah.
No, there's 2 Nanotechs on Wolf's side. Yeah, so it's gonna be 1, 2,
Okay.
and some
gonna
Thor
be
or some Odin proc. Not gonna be enough on the Angela to get the kill. Yeah, denied so much value here. We're gonna have
that 4-star Thor, I think it's gonna be just a bit too much.
Maybe. Let's see if all the maybe if all of the Odin procs go there. Oh, there's 1. Well, that's it takes out the Model 1 and ignores all of that armor on the Model 1. So that's a ton saved. This is gonna be interesting. Of course, Thor will get this kill on the on the Hydra Soldier, no problem. There goes the Vision, and now the Odin is going to die unless it swings at
at least
other
1
Odin.
proc.
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh!
Oh man, the illusion. Oh no. Yeah, that's it.
Wow.
Thought maybe Elwolf was gonna have a shot here, maybe with some lucky Odin procs, but never mind. Never mind.
Doomed
Yeah, that's
Isolation
way too much
coming
extra
in
body.
clutch.
And Elwolf does survive with 1 health to finish in second after getting low very, very early. However, Mephisto coming in with the 4-star...